Okay, so like I said, I have done some things since the last time I actually showed you the mess that my house was. So I'm going to take you around and show you a couple of things that I actually got done and how much homier it is looking. So here we go. So got up a little curtain put, and actually what's really funny is that is a towel that I'm using for the curtain itself, and then the balance is obviously it matches what I put down here. But anyway, so I didn't intend to use the towel permanently, but I'm actually liking it. I like having a towel there to dry my hands and different things, so I may just kind of leave that. Still haven't got that quite as organized as I would like, but it is looking better. This has actually gotten cleaned off and piled back up and gotten cleaned off, and right now this is my bag that I take to and from if I've got things that I'm taking somewhere. So there's some empty jugs of well, empty gallon jugs, and then a blanket that I actually intend to return back to my office in there, so when I walk out the door it'll be there. And I did get some pictures hung up. This picture I have had since I turned 17. It was a birthday gift from my boyfriend at the time. It has hung in every house I've ever lived in. I just love, of course, what it says, the difference about taking time to pray. That will never get old. The poem will always be accurate and always be good. So I'm just going to leave that up there probably no matter where I am. Of course, this is supposed to be my permanent home. Anyway, so then I hung up these little sayings, and again, I just really like what each of them says. Enjoy the little things in life. Kind of getting more and more accustomed to that myself and realizing just how much we don't enjoy because we're looking for big things. I had a friend on Facebook tag me. She makes these signs, and she said the whole time she was doing this she thought of me, and I don't think she was actually trying to sell it to me, but it worked because I decided I wanted it. What a great compliment from someone who only knows me really through Facebook, and we've worked together before, but we haven't actually been in contact for several years. But she sees me on Facebook, so. And then this saying, obviously, it is not happy people who are thankful, it is thankful people who are happy. Again, goes back to enjoying the little things in life, just being thankful for what you have. This was a sign that a friend of mine, and my daughter and a friend of mine's son bought for us when we were talking about opening up a coffee shop. That dream isn't completely dead, but it's on the shelf for right now. I still like it, and so I went ahead and put it up next to my tea and coffee bags that I have hanging up on that little shelf. And then obviously eat, drink, and give thanks. So as you can see, kind of the whole theme here is to be thankful and grateful and enjoying things that you maybe take for granted even. I do actually have a pan rack, but I need a taller ladder than the one that I have to get it hung. So I've just done this as a temporary solution so that I will be able to stack things more. The only difference here that I've added is I found my spices, and so I added another rack. So I've got another big rack of spices. And there's Miss Athena, who is Miss Prissy, missing her mama. My 17-year-old daughter chose to leave us and go move and live somewhere else. So we're both a little lonely right now. But her especially, because she was definitely a mama's pet. So here's the bathroom. I'm going to turn the light on so you can see a little bit more. Got this picture hung. My aunt actually drew this and gave it to me, and I knew immediately that it was going to be something I was going to put up in my house. I wasn't sure which room, but I love that it's black and white against that yellow. I think it looks really good. I've just made a couple of small changes in here, just trying to keep things a little bit neater and more accessible and reasonable. I brought in this shelf. I had decided not to keep it, and then I went ahead and brought it back. I will be putting some towels on there when I do my laundry, and then again back there will be the washer and the dryer. Then I went ahead and just set up our bath, my bath area in the shower, what will eventually be the shower when I have running water. So just kind of got that all cleaned up. Obviously there are things I need to do in the shower to get it finished other than just adding the plumbing, but right now that's where I'm at. And then today, this was a project for me today. I just kind of threw those flowers on that iron piece and went ahead and hung it up there. I like the colors. I like that they aren't too bright and bold, but there's some red there on that yellow again, and then it still has that country look with some of the other flowers. So there's that. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this light out since I'm not gonna be in here. And let's see if I've done anything else. Sorry, I almost tripped on an extension cord. My bed is still a mess, but I did actually get the closet cleaned up a little bit and got this little rack thing hung up so that I can have double hanging rather than just single. And I removed the shelf that I had shown in that last one because I didn't really like the way that it was all working out. I got this shelf completed, and it has just perfumes and lotions and things on that. So there really isn't anything else that I've done yet in here, and probably today, the rest of the day, is going to be just kind of a lazy day for me. I don't feel like doing a whole lot. I feel like kind of relaxing. I feel like every day, I'm going to turn this around now, every day has kind of been a bit of a rush for me. I'm always busy doing little projects or working, and so I just kind of want to take a break today, and I'm going to do that and enjoy the peace and quiet and sitting in front of my fan since I don't have air conditioning, trying to stay as cool as I can on this holiday weekend, actually. So I hope you guys have a safe 4th of July, and if this is posted after that, I hope you had a safe 4th of July. God bless you guys.